let's talk about injuries, which is crazy because the 49ers have none. Zero. None whatsoever. Now, the official kind of whatever, there's two questionable players. Kalia Davis not going to be activated. That doesn't matter. And Oren Burks, questionable with a shoulder. He practiced all week anyway. So Debo not even mentioned. Not even mentioned. The Lions, they've got two players out, two starters out. Jonah Jackson, their left guard, he is out, and their backup is Awasika, who had a really bad game last week at left guard. Javon Hargrave's going to be eaten. That is one of my favorite matchups of this whole game. And also Khalif Raymond, who's their number 3 wide receiver and punt returner. He's kind of Ray Cloud with upside because he's their number 3 guy too. He's Jawan Jennings plus Ray Cloud for them. We talked about how special teams, they do have an advantage. This hurts them big time. And again, this was the reason why he got hurt was because they were fighting in week 18 for playoff seeding. If they won the game, they could have been the 2 seed. If they lost the game, they would have been the 3 seed. They ended up losing the game anyway and got, these players hurt. He's out. That could be huge. That could be huge. Curious to see how that's going to go. And we got some Lions fans in here. I love it. What's up, MG? He says, go Lions, go Jared Goff. Love it, man. Support your team. Love it right here. All caps, man. Feeling the passion. Maybe your keyboard's broken, but either way, we appreciate you. He says, nobody wants to see the 49ers in the Super Bowl. They already lost twice. You guys wouldn't know what that is. You haven't ever even been there. And once you lose tomorrow, then you will know what it's like to lose 2 NFC championships because that's all you've been to. And so, hey, man, appreciate you. Glad that you are here. And, man, just really, I love this, man. And I got to give it to Lions fans. They've been beyond respectful all week. I love trash talk. You guys know that. I wish they'd show up a little bit more. I do know that they're going to have about 20% out at the stadium, Levi's. So excited about that. And, yeah, man, you keep going all caps, brother. Appreciate you. Anyway, now, sticking with injuries, it's not just those two. Those are the only 2 players that are out for either team. Jonah Jackson, Khalif Raymond. Hendon Hooker, their backup quarterback, had a tooth issue. Chase Lucas, the defensive back depth, he's limited. He's been sick. Outside of that, they're all good. So you look at just kind of the way it's gone. Both teams relatively healthy. You love to see that. That is huge. You want to be the best. I hate winning because of injuries. There are some teams that don't care, like Eagles fans, but they're Eagles fans. They don't care. That's not. I want to beat the best at the best. Josh, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, hey, John, we are all blessed to be a part of this. We better be ready with the popcorn. I love that you remind people how special it is. I love your picture, Josh, too, with the Banjo Niner, baby. I love it. We've been doing this a long time. This is year 8. They're all not like this, which is weird because, you could say every other year where the NFC Championship are better. That's not normal. The Niners were spoiled. The Niners have had 3 separate times. 3 separate coaches have made it to 3 consecutive NFC championships. 3 times. Harbaugh, Seifert, and now Shanahan. Walsh didn't do it, but when Walsh got there, he won every time. So that's kind of the difference. We're playing a team this week that's only been to 1 NFC championship in their history. Enjoy this, guys. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Daryl, thanks for the super chat. JC, we need JK, JH to exploit the offensive line on the inside. Javon Kinlaw is coming off the best game of his entire career. Best game of his entire career. Hargrave has been so consistent whenever he's played this year. He hasn't been, all world, Pro Bowl, all pro, but he's right on the cusp. He gets his best matchup he's had all year. I'm pretty excited to see what that's going to look like.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.